So we're back. We were getting water with Yuri.
Me.
And I'm petting my cat. Why?
And I am Allie.
Yeah.
And
you know what we're playing.
and this is Clint.
Yeah, I'm Clint. See, it's me. She's talking to me. Oh, Clint, do you like oolong tea?
Oolong?
I don't think I've actually had oolong.
I have, it's good.
I like black tea and I like chai tea.
Delicious.
Oh, yeah.
I have a really good stress tea.
Anything is fine. Very well.
Hey.
She's rubbing his cord.
Oh.
Yuri set the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
That's boiling.
Oh, that was probably Celsius, I'm certain.
Right, because other
That's
countries
still
are smart.
Nah, they're... Now it's time for Get the Teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Or is that me that talked? I don't know. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? Because I'm making tea with my bae. I was letting it show. And you noticed I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out that it's not very hard for me to do so. When it's you around anyway. Ah. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. Expressing outward feelings or anything. You're always worrying about me, Clint. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Clint, I have another request. I want to sit in your lap. My name is on the floor today. Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. I hate sitting on the floor.
Same.
Sorry, I didn't realize. I'm sure your back aches carrying around them stonking great titties.
Jeez, right?
See, she has regular back pain because of these beautiful things here. Is that so? I wonder why that is. I know why it is. Oh, mostly because see, she's... I fucking told you. It's because she's got a big rack. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while you're reading like some sort of fucking golem.
Hey, that's me.
Yes! It's totally not because my boobs are really big. I have terrible reading posture. That's why I always should sit on the floor. Fair enough. Understandable. That checks out. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate. That was me. A small bag of chocolate candy that I kept hidden from Theory's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Oh, Yuri and I sit down against the wall, teacups at our sides. I feel like another, we're gonna have another thing. As if in sync, we assume the same reading possessions. Bless you.
These cats.
Holding one half of the book. Except this time, wipe to a new CG screen.
Share screen.
Oh, damn it. Our bodies are even closer to each other. Wipe to a new CG screen. Never mind. I can't see too well. Huh? You're like in my lap right now. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Every word and syllable in that sentence has totally aroused me. Yuri has always been kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it in hand, a whole new book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Star wiped a new CG screen. Damn it. Because now I worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. What is she doing? Is she like holding the teacup against her boobs, sliding it across her like, hey, you want this teacup? Reach like a normal human. God damn it, I'm annoying. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Like my throbbing erection, or that I'm like trying my best like not to gronk her boob while I'm trying to get tea. Jesus. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading.
All of it.
Starwave to CG screen. Damn it. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little bit. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry.
Like
I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might smudge on the pages. Oh, you're right. Oh my god. Let me feed you. Let me put it in my mouth and I'll feed it to your mouth. I didn't even think of that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure?
I mean, who doesn't want to be fed
course.
chocolate?
Now the new CG screen. God damn it. She's so pretty. Oh, the dust is actually moving. That's actually a super nice touch.
Right?
I hope that actually comes across in the recording on my half a turd sandwich laptop. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have a harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg.
Bang.
Well, in that case...
In Japanese, that's rated
Yuri's
R.
already totally focused on reading again. I'm going to hold the chocolate underneath her face like it's a smelling salt. I take the chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. And eat like a monster. Then I take another chocolate... and I hold it up to Yuri.
And then I
she
put it
doesn't
in my
even
mouth.
look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. Yeah, she's gone. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Oh, now there's the chocolate there. Oh, she's so adorable. She's adorbs. I have to keep shutting this because I want to get a thing that I can screen cap for later for myself because this is great. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. You can actually hear glass shatter in her mind. Did I just... Yuri looks at me when she needs to confirm what just happened. Clint? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. And lovers. Right? I mean, not really is the kind of context. Not really in this kind of context, but... yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then... you don't need to stop or anything. Oh! The floodgates have opened. And I just saunter in. feel like we need a camera every so often with all the stupid movements I make in my chair. I see. The situation's gotten really tense. My pants are tight. My heart's beating. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell by her expression that she really can't focus now. Her heart is pounding. Her eyes glittering too? I think so. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. God damn it. This is adorable. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. She stares into my soul. I notice her chest rising and falling with the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. My fingies. Okay, really? Oh, you bitch. Okay, everyone. Wow, that's me. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Clint, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course.
We were doing anything you want.
Hold on. Can I read my poem from the ground? I can't stand up. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. And she bolts off, yeah. Yuri picks up the cups from the floor.
I pick up the bag of chocolate.
That's me. In the end, you don't read in this Let's Play. Only I may speak. In the end, we hastily cleaned it up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up.
No.
Okay. I need a break.
Oh no, but that means...
That means you get to fucking talk now. Ugh. Larry's foot to the top.
Huh, It's nice, I guess.
Oh, come on. I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think.
That's right, because I didn't write it for you. You're not my audience.
After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you?
Hell yes, I did.
Probably Yuri.
Yes, you're right. So you stuff all those feelings in your heart.
So
Again, everything I've said throughout this entire Let's Play, I know is going to come back and slap me in the face because I'm actively being a douchebag to all the characters. I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Oh, please.
Yeah, I totally did.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay.
What I meant was it's like you specifically wrote this poem not for me.
You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy.
Yeah. I'm happy, I promise.
And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Clint.
Oh, I was so glad I could actually take a drink. Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will not.
Probably not. I'm gonna hold these
Don't
deep
worry
inside.
about me, okay?
And I still don't know what happens in this game because I've never played it. I just know, like, shit gets crazy dark, like, really fast.
You could go play with everyone else now.
Well, Jesus, Mom. Okay. If you insist.
Yay.
Yeah, she's being super weird now.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
It's weird. Sayori?
Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay?
Freaking cats.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out the classroom, humming to herself. Okay, that was a short one. God damn. Okay, so let's do robot. We're just gonna go back and forth like we always do now. Hi, Clint. Have you thought about what you want as a man to perform at the festival? Well, being in the club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. The voice is changing. It would be
I've reached puberty.
I'm yawning. Just read it yourself.
Robot puberty.
Oh! Anyway, let's talk about today. Take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take a poem I'm holding in my hands. This one's good. I don't even think I made her happy. No, she wasn't even an option.
No, I don't think
She wasn't. She wasn't there the first time she was there.
Yeah.
You could make her hop up and down. In this one,
Yeah.
she wasn't even there. It was just the three others.
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but your imagery is far better than the last one I read. I wonder, yeah, my voice changes. Finding inspiration in Yuri's writing
Me
style?
too.
Yep. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. The tubular dude.
Whoa.
Yeah, her poems are the most
Righteous.
romantic.
I would
That's the
talk
best
like
way
I'm
to
from the
describe
80s.
it. She's like totally different person when she picks up a pen.
Cowabunga.
Seriously. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like turns on a light inside her. All about this lights inside people.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Try giving her chocolate. She's very talkative. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant I wish I didn't have to keep so much to her. She didn't have to keep so much to herself. Words. But still defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Yeah.
Dang.
Very much so. Stop denying it. God damn it, me. You suck. You're completely misunderstood.
No.
No, she didn't, me. Oh. Calm down. I'm just kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. What? Because I'm gonna straight murder him. Gut him like a fish.
Now, see,
I'm going to gut him whole like a fish.
if he didn't care, he wouldn't say that.
See, I do care so much. Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Oh my god, what a...
Monika kind of
What a
whispers the
jerk.
last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's no really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know.
I mean, who
I was
hasn't had
just
a
saying.
fling with a fictional character?
I think I'd read a bunch of lines as Monika, and I think it was supposed to be me. Like, going back and forth. Like, let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I read, like, all this as Monika.
Oops.
That was an accident.
Just
I'm
Monika.
sharing my poems with you now, alright? Alright. Oh, that's right. We didn't even read her, Sayori's poem. No, you read it. I read too much.
The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. Beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose. And all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope. Knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall. Ah.
That's the next
Oh,
line.
okay. And I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. I am legend.
Nope.
Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat. And I pick up a gust of wind.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers on all sorts of things that gives life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything,
Yeah.
but it was kind of on my own. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I didn't
I
listen
see.
to that song that was about a paper bag flying through the air.
I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised?
90% of poetry is like...
I mean, if
Maybe not
everything was
90%.
if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we?
At least 60% of poetry is sadness.
Yeah. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. You are. I think I'm better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Oh, yeah, that.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow, okay. I thought I was just making a shitty joke, but that's right. The saying is one-dimensional, not
Because
two-dimensional.
they're two-dimensional, so they
Oh my
can't say
god, this
that.
is the second time she said something weirdly about a video game. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Are you ever too shy to shy? Are you ever too shy to shy? Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not good enough? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put in so much effort. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you what your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way and will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think?
Oh,
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
Don't forget to save.
And we are at 20 minutes.
I can go a little bit longer.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, let's go a little bit more.
Can you?
Maybe not. It's
You got
gonna
it
be a
in
really
you?
quick one.
Ellipses. Meh.
Again, not written for you. Again, we only made her jump once in the freaking poem.
I guess you really haven't learned anything at all about me.
About you specifically?
Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place.
What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong?
You made it about not me. Poems don't... Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're at Yuri's level.
Not to get stopped short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
Eh?
You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you?
That's exactly what I'm doing. Isn't that obvious? It's like wearing my Yuri t-shirt. What are you talking about? And keep your voice fucking down.
Don't spill my secrets. I'll murder you.
I just read the sentence and I couldn't help laughing.
You know, Yuri would love this angsty...
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
I am so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem. No, Natsuki shoves the poem and handed her back to me.
Take your stupid poem if you read it for someone else. Just don't show it to me.
Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. And there's Natsuki doesn't. Ugh. Really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. See, now I'm admitting that I'm... Oh, wow, we, pissed her off so much that,
right?
that she doesn't even want to listen to her... she didn't even show us her... Wow, okay, so there's definitely paths
We only heard one poem, and it was from
Monika.
Yuri.
No, it's Monika.
That's what I meant.
And I think it's because default you hear a poem from her, so this second time must be you only hear a poem from the person you've been impressing the most. Mm-hmm. I wonder what happens if you go, true neutral.
What happens?
It'd be really hard to try to divide 20 answers by 3. It'd be impossible.
You said Monika was, one of the options in the first go?
I thought. No, yeah, she was there. She was...
I wonder what would happen if you just went, oh, Monika.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's just finish. Let's finish strong. Ellipses. Clint, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. Not my first one. My first one you thought was dog shit.
Yeah, my first one you thought was Garbo.
Yeah, straight up sweaty Garbo. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. I picked words you liked.
Yeah, I literally went out of my way.
To improve so much.
I saw you dance when I clicked the buttons.
You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself.
Yeah, when I write my poems, I have little characters on my desk that make wiggle.
Are you hallucinating? I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Clint, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that?
How dare.
It's a great time to find a quiet place to do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say, really enjoy reading. You don't say. Well,
yeah,
that's one thing to
I
put
really
anyway,
enjoyed reading in here, too.
Books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you would like to really be a good friend.
She touches my heart because I feel her,
Oh yeah, I've been on Tumblr. I've seen all the posts by angsty, thirsty girls. I'm like, I wish this person was real. I'd pound the shit out of it. Cheerful people always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life.
Why do you think
so when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. Who's laughing at you?
I'll beat them up.
They don't tease me for spacing out all the time.
They
don't make fun of my body type. What body? You mean that stupid body that you have? That's great.
Your vivacious body.
Seriously. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Clint. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. Oh, wow, she's a talker today. I have all these feelings, and all I do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you.
Chocolate.
That I really understood that was missing all this time.
It was chocolate.
But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong.
Give me chocolate.
Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Clint. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the
Get out.
time.
Get out. We are not doing it this way.
I read too deeply into things, but every time you've always treated me with such like everyone else. It's so rare for that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined the club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I had at least one success.
I mean, you didn't want to join the club at all.
Yeah, exactly. If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands.
You sat in her lap, chocolate.
But this time, she's smiling as she does it. You want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
It's just an entire page of Clint.
It's just like Yuri, my last name over and over and over again.
Oh god, I hate her writing.
I can read it. Beach, a marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky and expansive bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found.
Cursive is hard.
One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it quickly lick at your foundations until you give in, or will it suddenly will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet you will still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where the toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes in the ultimate boundary line, tempting by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace in a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore.
Yeah, her poems are like super
aware that the
crispy.
beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about that. She did? She didn't say anything weird. Or she didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it was no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like any particular interest in my writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not as so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I can agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, you three. We're all done with our scary poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Oh, that's you.
Something did sound a bit unusual. What? What the fuck did she say? We're all done. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... What the hell did she say? That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Because Yuri and Clint made out. Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing that's different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off. The little witches aren't around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Of course.
Nazi, please have some decency.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? Oh, to not go home. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
Who fucking said we're all lovey-dovey? No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Huh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
What did she say?
I already know what I'm doing.
That's me. I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot more of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted. And
as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sarah will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. She disagrees. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. Maybe that's the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes, and she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. I'm just only doing the same voice all the time. You're a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that leaves you, me. The one who is truly useless. Aha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. I would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth is she going to respond to a suggestion like that? Yuri. That's not the button I wanted to push.
Yuri.
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know where to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you.
Yeah.
It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Clint may not be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. No, I might not be. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that.
Ladies are fighting over me now.
How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Clint too.
What are you saying?
Sit in your lap.
It's gonna be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't. It's just what do you think?
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Clint to decide who he'd like to contribute.
Yuri.
Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know.
Yuri.
So I'm sure he's interested in...
Yuri. You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I'm just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Clint, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. It gives us a decision that we will make next time.